Look at that, I actually almost match my avatar with the colour of the hoodie I'm wearing and the orange shirt. How are we doing, everyone? Nice to see you. Welcome along to Wednesday night, and I thought after Giants confirmed kind of subconsciously, it's kind of a weird little announcement about the whole third person thing coming for FS25, so I thought, let's farm in third person tonight. Of course, we do it a lot with the tractor anyhow when we're driving, but I downloaded the third person mod and we've got our character here in third person, and I thought, well, seeing we're in third person, I'll get my legs out. Nice sunny day here. So I thought we'd do that. See how it goes. But welcome along, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've had a good week so far. It's been not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Nice to see some more news coming out about Farm Sim. It's just going to be I think it's just going to be, I don't know, definitely getting fact sheets every week for the next 10 weeks. I mean, will we get a blog post every week for the next 10 weeks? Who knows? I don't even know what their plans are, but it'd be pretty exciting if we do. So we'll see how we go. Scott, 13 months member, mate. Thank you very much. And kia ora to you, or should I say g'day. Thanks for joining, mate. Much appreciated. G'day, Brock. How you doing? Good to see you. Howdy and welcome to Wednesday, Garrick. Good to see you, mate. Christopher, good day to you. Welcome along, Amon. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Here we go. Covered the bases very, very well. Excellent. Hey, DK. How you doing, buddy? Good morning to you, my friend. Mr. Haythornthwaite, welcome in. Nice to see you as well. I'm not sure what we're actually going to do today. I'm kind of making it up as we go. Got the chopper read look going on, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, trying to fit in. So, there we go. But now, so this is one thing I can't do. I can't zoom in and out. I have to use the mouse wheel on my, the scroll wheel on my mouse to zoom in and out. Of my character, I can't do it just by that. But one of the things I'm hoping for in 25 is that they improve the player animations, because I don't know about what you guys think, but it just looks a bit wonky to me. This looks a bit strange. It's even more noticeable in third person. We're in third person in multiplayer. But you know, look at the jump. Yee! Like, how high am I actually jumping? I think my feet are at about where my shoulders are. It's gonna. Actually, we'll go and compare it and stand at the front of the truck. We'll jump next to the front of the truck. I reckon we'll get to the top of the fender. Our feet get to the top of the fender. Or above that. We get almost to your feet are at the top of the hood on the truck. I suppose it probably means you can jump quite high, can't you? But yeah, I think that's going to be the biggest thing for third person in 25 is that the animations look good, because these ones are all a little bit special. They've got some, but generally speaking, they're not the greatest. So we'll see. Anyhow, it'll be interesting. Craig Bennett. I was going to start saying 7. Craig, 7 months member. Thank you very much, mate. Very much appreciated. Right. Jobs for today. Let's go and have a look at what we're up to. So last week we got all the canola harvested out of this field, and it is all sitting in a trailer. It must be still out on the field, actually. I haven't been and got that. So we've got that done. We've got the chickpeas growing over there. So this field, I'm going to get in, we're going to spread some lime on it, and we're going to try and get it replanted, which is the plan. Oh, I did put the bin, the trailer's up in the back of the shed. So that's the plan, is we're going to try and get this one reseeded, and I'm not sure what crop we're going to put in it. Maybe something we've already got in the bin, so we can stock it up on top of what's already in there. So that's the first plan. We'll get it in and lime it, we'll get in and plant it, and then we'll just have to see where we end up with. Chickens are... Well, the chickens are new. If you missed last week, we have gone and got ourselves some chickens now. We've got a few in there, 150. They're all happy. Their health will go up, so that's good. We'll keep them going along. We can fit quite a few in there. I think is it 1,000 in that chicken barn? 750, something like that. Decent amount anyhow. And we got a few more pigs. So I'm just going to press our sprint button and go super fast. So we go. Pigs as well, so they're all happy as well and fed. So animals are good, sheep are good, so it is just time to do some work in the crops. So that's what we're going to do. Hey Popeye, how you doing? Good to see you, Bosun. Welcome along as well. So what's people's thoughts on the whole water buffalo thing? Excited to see it? Grazing is what's going to fascinate me the most. How is that grazing going to work? Now we've actually got the grazing mod installed on here because that's what we're using for that is what we're using for our, spit it out, Argsy, for the sheep. The sheep are being fed by grazing, so we have it running. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it all works. I'm excited to see whether you can, how it will structure the feed. Does that mean you can just put some animals in? Will they run out of food if they eat it all? My big take was it mentioned fields. Now, this might be me being over reading what it says, but wouldn't they call them pastures? Because isn't that what they normally call them? The fact they called them fields kind of made me think maybe you're actually going to be able to put them out in grass fields. So if you had, like, if this field was all grass, for example, you'd be able to send your cows from their barn to this field, and they'd be able to come and, you know, use the grass in this field as a nav mesh. I don't know. Don't know. It's just me spitballing ideas. So anyhow, right. You know what? I'm almost tempted. This feels really slow. Get out, yeah, our gearbox. Okay. Better. Go even faster? Should be able to. 10 miles per hour is our max. Okay. I do want to try and build some more of the tractor. So I've got that sitting here next to me, all ready to go. So we're going to try and jump into a bit of that too. So if I can get this set up on maybe a bit of GPS, we should be able to do that while we're doing this. Have a look. How are you, Bosun? You good? Good to see you. New animals are good. Seems an odd choice for a new animal, but not complaining about it, new animals. Yeah, I think they're trying to, well, the way I read it and interpreted it is they're trying to do something to connect in with the Southeast Asian map. Which is why they specifically referenced that there. Has my internet dropped out? Oh, we're back again. So I'm streaming not off Starlink tonight. I decided I'd go back to my original internet and see how that works. So let's just keep an eye on it. Well, it started out alright, but let's see how it ends up. Now, the other thing we could actually start doing is mulching these fields. It's not something I tend to do. I know it's certainly a good idea to try and really maximize potential yields on fields. I'll give it some thought. We don't have a mulcher, that's the only thing. We don't have a huge amount of money, so just have to wait. So wait and see if we can figure that out. Anyhow. Right, what do we reckon? Do we GPS along this edge? It's as good a spot as any. Let's try and set this up. Let's see. It's not actually a square edge, is it? This might be interesting. What happens if I turn my lines on? Yeah, because I've got snapped terrain angle on. Okay. That will be that one there. Now we should be able to fix it. 2 dropouts already at this. Yeah, I've noticed them there. Amon, thank you for, oops. Not E. Oh, E. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed them on my end. Frustratingly so. Right. Oops. Oh my goodness. Let's see, there we go. We'll see. If it's no good, we can try and do a hot swap halfway through the stream. Try going back to the Starlink. I'm going to have to do something about this internet, isn't it? It's just so frustrating that I had no issues for such a long period of time, and now it's just frustratingly bad. Yeah. Definitely my end, team. Done it again. Let's have a look. Are we still... yeah, we're still connected on that. almost dropped 10% of the frames I've sent. Right, that's enough of that. I'm gonna disable this. Network internet settings. Ethernet. Right, hopefully we're back up and cooking. I've just switched over from one to another, so let's see if that makes a difference. Keep a much closer eye on that, but already it feels like it's better. So thank you for that. I'm definitely going to be getting back in touch with my ISP because it's become frustrating. For so long I've been able to work with that connection, and now it's just gone completely custard, pear-shaped. Anyhow, the ability to must remove sheep and cattle would be great. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree with you there. G'day Dutch Modelling, how you doing? Good to see you. Fish farm would be an idea for something new. It's an interesting one actually. Very interesting one. I don't know how, okay, a lot of the fish farming done in New Zealand, there's salmon farms which are done down on some hydroelectric water canals down in the South Island, and then in some of the sort of sheltered sounds and fjords and that they have a few fish farms as well. Again, salmon mainly, but definitely be an interesting one. I don't know how well it would be received. I'd love to see deer. Deer would be the one that I'd really like. But who knows. New Zealand's back to 57. Yeah, it feels like it sometimes. DK? Certainly feels like it. I can have a beer. Thank you, Nismo. I'll skip the beer and we'll have a whiskey. Cheers, mate. Oh dear. Bit of a boom-ch. That's a Chinook joke, if you know if I've heard it, Nismo. Just getting that yellow warning. What's that all about? Quick refresh on that. Here we go. That looks better. Been plagued with internet issues too. Trying to do the from the field with DJ and Farmer Cop from PAX. That would have been a blast if we'd been able to get that to work. Really would have been. Especially after seeing their videos of what they got to play and experience at PAX with FS22. Thank you, Dutch Modelling. Funny, FSG and I were talking about that the other night. Like, he said that's, you know, you've now got your thing that you just won't be able to live down. His is the dirty tractors. Mine's the water. And he's right. I'm not going to be able to live it down. The day's been not too bad, Nismo. Not too bad. Right, let's just have a quick look at our precision farming. Zoom in here. pH is the other way. Right, so we're getting that little bit of a dark color over top because it's outdated. It's starting to age, which I actually find a little bit frustrating. You almost feel like there'd be a better way that they could display it, but it is what it is. Let's turn those lines off. Hey William, good morning to you. Definitely morning if it's 4 AM. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, it's even that one's gonna throw me a hissy fit. At this rate, I feel like plugging my phone and hotspotting off my phone. It's probably got a better internet. Let's have a look. Let's see if my phone's 4G connection is going to be faster. Run a speed test on it. Let's have a look. Chew through the data and charge it back to the business. Oh no, maybe not. 2 megabits per second download. Maybe that's not an option. Yeah, we'll definitely consider that a bad idea because it's 0.9, 0.2, 0.3 megabits upload. Okay, forget about that. Must be too far away. Be on a good connection. Woody, how you doing? No, you haven't yet. It's still sitting here. I'm just trying to get this field all set up, but we'll get going on it soon actually. So I'm not far away from having some decent headlands open. What I might do, get around this field once more. Sorry, get to the end of this field and then we'll go top this up and we'll carry on. Start doing some building. Yo, DJ, how are you, mate? Happy Wednesday, good to see you. You're up early. Up nice and early. Oh, Yarn, how are you? 3 months from 2 years. 21 months, you're a legend, thank you, mate. Lots of milestones tonight. Look at that, PTO's not attached. Is there not a PTO? We shouldn't actually be doing this. So we're playing third person for anyone who's just joining. Doesn't look too good, does it? I only just noticed the PTO. Yeah, third person, just in a little bit of a nod to the fact that FS25 will have third person by default. Okay, they've built up. Not sure why it doesn't show the billing in real time. I kind of need to figure that out with those sheds. It's a bit of a weird one. You're invested, you need to see how it turns out. Oh, I'm going to drag this out for a few more weeks then, Woody. No, I'm invested in it too, I want to get it finished. Just as much as you probably want to see it finished. Woke up 15 minutes early so you got an early start on watching. Nice one, man, nice one. Just saying, having a few internet issues. I was saying how internet's plagued me on numerous ways this week, including trying to do some work with you and I'm a cop, which would have been fun, but it is what it is. Alright, we tried. We did try. Right, let's go this way around. So, gosh, that's dark today. Do you know what I figured out? Did I tell you this? One of my lights that I use, not that one, this one here, this is what was causing the flicking. See, it's made the camera start to flicker. If I actually change the color temperature on it, it gets really bad. So I've got that one turned off. Weird, eh? Weird. Don't know what's going on with that, but it is what it is. We'll get by. Just go down a light. Right. It does seem a bit dark down here though. So, we are well and truly now into, I think, sort of panels and sidewalls and all sorts of different bits and pieces here with this. Getting some of the finishing done. I'm not even sure where these pieces are going to be, but here we go. Now, if you're wondering why the lime's not spreading here, we're using automatic on precision farming, and because of the level of detail on the precision farming map, if you have a look down on the bottom corner, it actually thinks it's got lime on it. So it's not that we haven't done it, it's just the way the precision farming map works. So stream Saturday was rough. It was a bit rough on our end too. I kept on dropping out and having internet issues too, DJ, so mildly frustrating, but it is what it is. Right, and where does this one go? Goes on the back like that by the looks. And that's the 3 goes up. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it goes, see, put that on first, and those ones fit in there, like that. No, because I can see 4. It's flush. It goes up one further. Ah, so I pulled that piece off with it. I see. Making mistakes already. Hey Farmer G, how you doing? Welcome along. That bit goes on there like that. And then this one on top. Right. There we go. And it looks better. Now where are we? Is that bit? Yeah, so it's kind of almost like playing Tetris at the moment. Down there. Does anyone else call these bits were always wings to me? These kind of little diamond. I always used to call them wings. I know they'll probably have an official title. Not in this brand of construction blocks, they won't, but certainly if it was a Lego set, it would have an official description. Hey Leafield Modding, how you doing? I'm a G. I don't know, did I say hello? Say hello to you again anyhow. Leafield Modding, where did you guys find your farming tractor Legos? So these ones are from Dakota. So if you type in build, !build in chat, it'll give you a link on where to find this one. It's a third party, like it's a, basically what happened, Lego's 50 or 60 year patent expired 3 or 4 years ago. So there was an influx of, you know, previously they could protect their IP, but now they can't. So there's been an influx of basically imitation Lego. This is pretty much, to me, it feels exactly like Lego. Not quite as refined in the build quality in terms of the instructions, but definitely feels a lot like Lego. So, yeah, and the sets that these guys have got are actually made by a guy called Trac, or some of them are. This one's a guy called Brixley. So he goes by, I think. But they basically make these, you know, design these sets, and Eric Trax has done a lot out of actual Lego, which he's created, and then they've taken the Lego model and built it into one. So the case tractor I've already built previously was a Lego set he'd built. So that's kind of where those come from. Getting into trying to find some small little pieces, which is never easy. There they are. Keep an eye on where we're going, make sure we're not going off the beaten path too far. There we go. And now this is showing me those 2 spots. Which way around are we? We're on the back here. Ah, I see. It's saying that corner and that corner. Oh yeah, oh that's easy because it actually slots in over top of something. There we go. That's what we've just built and put on there. That's kind of that's the rear of the tractor, and that's the front. No, hang on. Oh, that's the front. This is the rear. So this is the side of the engine. That'll be the side of the engine panels. Oh. Between you and New Zealand, DJ and US, and FSG and UK, you were bouncing your signal all around the world. Well, we were using some software, a web-based browser, a web-based streaming system, which you all log into the same streaming system, and then that's what actually outputs the stream. So it wasn't bouncing too much. But yeah, definitely made it a little bit more complicated. Hey Bender, how you doing? Good afternoon. Stream on Saturday with Argsy and DJ, what did I miss? Oh, we did a from the field stream. So we were just chatting with DJ and Farmer Cop. We're at PAX, and we were trying to. Ideally, we were going to get actually some live gameplay done, but unfortunately, the Wi-Fi was terrible. They couldn't get on Wi-Fi. The 5G was just as bad, probably because there was so many people there. So we couldn't actually get a decent connection to do anything with. The best laid intentions and all that sort of thing. Come on, I found one of those. Where's the other one? There it is. Farmer Cop was there too, the connection was flawless. Not quite sure what you were watching, Woody. It was anything but. It was good fun though. Good fun. Always good fun, those two guys. Here we go. Thank you, Scott. Exclamation mark build. Aussie Dan, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome along. Are they compatible with other leading brick sets? I'd suggest they probably are. I haven't actually tried it with any of their competition. But I would be very surprised if it didn't work, because it does feel exactly the same. Right into the tree. I could actually try. I've got some Lego just sitting up there I could pull down and test it out with. What's this other piece? Here it is. Right. It's pretty no, it's not too complicated. Two of those bits side by side. Ultra Productions, how you doing? Good to see you, welcome along. Sub for a long time, I love your work. Awesome, mate. Appreciate you coming in and saying hello. It's always nice to have people who've subbed for a long time finding, you know, some people pop in and say, oh my goodness, it's the first time I've been able to catch you live. You know, it's always cool to have those little interactions, so thanks for popping in. This field looks terrible now that it's kind of got that patchy precision farmingness to it. It is what it is. Alright. Okay, why? How you doing? Can't stay too long. Oh, good, mate. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day. Alright, there we go. We can carry on now. Have a good one. Appreciate you, mate. Did I see you tune in? 1, 1, and 1. It's a race against time. Boom. Nailed it before we got to the end. Farm looks nice. Thank you very much. It's definitely, it's an interesting one. This I've sort of streamed off this. I feel like I'm not making as much progress as if I would if I was just playing it. Which doesn't worry me. But I really thought we would have sort of got further than we have in the 20 odd streams I've done on this. I suppose we have. This will be the third time we've had this field. We've built 4 big fields. Got chickens, pigs, sheep. Right, next. Hey Crofter, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Welcome along, Strody. Nice to have you here as well, mate. Sorry, I'm looking for a particular piece which isn't standing out to me. Just found it. And I'm under pressure trying to make sure we stay on top of where we're meant to be driving. Oops, press the GPS too. So that pick is on top of there. I haven't actually changed back. I'm trying to show you what I'm doing. Right, let's just focus on, now we've finished this. All but finish this, we'll focus on this. Silly though, wasn't it? Didn't change my camera. On the size map, all those streams are one field. It is true. It is true. Right, I think that's us done. Just looking at the precision farming. Yeah, we covered everything, haven't we? Right. Seeding time. At this stage, I am thinking we will put chickpeas in there as well. I'm wanting to double down on the old chickpeas. We've got those in the bin already. We've got chickpeas, rye, and sorghum, if I'm not mistaken. Sitting in the bin, and the idea behind doing the same crop is having the space to store it. We've only got 3 bins, and we'd run out of space if we did anything else. Here we go. Our little nod to the fact that third person is coming to Farming Simulator 25. We're playing with the third person mod tonight. Admiring these fantastic character animations that are in this. Okay, Brett, how you doing? Good to see you. What do you think they'll have the 2025 9RX and FS25? I reckon they will. I reckon they will. John Deere will be wanting it in there, I would have thought, because of the fact they've got the you know, they've got the 715 quad track. But I guess we'll find out. Time will tell. I love my shorts, Popeye. You know, I'm actually looking forward to it. It might sound funny. Oh, we're still on chickpeas. Even better. I'm actually looking forward, and we've got lots of fertilizer. I don't even need to fill up. We're just going to go and start. I'm actually looking forward to spit it out, Argsy. Looking forward to seeing what the character creation and that sort of thing's going to be like this time, whether there's going to be any advancements and improvements for it. I hope there is. Crofter, £10 for the Lego fund. Thank you, mate. Very much appreciated. Very generous of you. Awesome. Hey, Dr. Fish, how you doing? Good evening. Just sad there's no class combine in 25. How do you know there's no class combine in 25, DK? Just missing the flip-flops. Yeah, I don't think that'd be very health and safety, would they? Right, let's just do this. We're going to ride along, but I reckon we normally make this 15.5. One tool, do 2 headlands. We need island detection on with this one. Circle simple bypass. We'll go circle, field margin 0, right. See, we're in the field, aren't we? Yep. Need to generate field work. Okay. Let's give that a go. Have seen them. What do you mean have seen them? We haven't seen all. Oh, if we're nowhere near seeing all the equipment in game yet. It's picked up my island, but it hasn't picked up that one. That's bizarre. It's very interesting. Let's change this up down road direction to automatic. Yeah, still, it's weird. It's trying to go, even though it's detected an island, still trying to do that. Anyhow, we'll just keep an eye on it. And we've got chickpeas. Perfect. Right. Set this off. Fertilizer's going down. That all looks happy days. Right. Let's go back here. But yeah, I mean, we've seen there's definitely class. I mean, we've got the Xerion. Yeah, I'd be incredibly surprised if there wasn't any class combines. Okay, dokie. One of those. One of those, and is that size? Yeah, it is a 3 wide. I can tell from that. It's under. We're working on top of this piece. Yes. Clip on there. Then this one. What does that do? That's that way orientated. Then that way orientated. And that must go like that. Yep, that looks, I think that's right. Okay. And then this piece goes on top of here. Oops. Around, which way did it just say? Like that. Alright, there we go. Beauty. Beauty. And we must do the same, and this will form up for the other side. Well, I'm looking at my dropped frames, and it's definitely a lot better than it was, so I'm gonna have to figure out our problems there. Still not as good as it could be, and not as good as it has been. That's the main thing. I know it can be better. I know I've had better, so we need to figure out what they can do to make it better. One. Those. And that piece. Now, where are we on this? This goes with this one, doesn't it? Oh, I need to put that on top first. Gotta figure this all out again. This is, yeah, this is kind of the, this is the one bit I kind of find a little bit difficult, is that sometimes it's just not quite black and white exactly what it is you meant to be doing. I think that's correct. Because what it should do is be similar to what we've done on the other side. Right. Yeah, there we go. It's all matching, isn't it? Perfect. That all matches. Oh, we haven't got that piece down properly. There we go. It's all matchy, and now I need to do those. Right. That was almost disaster. I almost managed to flip one of my little containers over. It would not have been a good outcome. Right. So those little pieces. One on top of the other. Then they are which way around? Grey's back here. That'll be fuel tank, right? Def and normal diesel cap, I'm guessing. Flip the page. Oh, not quite ready to put them anywhere yet. Couple more things to go. 4, a 3. You can do it. You can do it. Pull, 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 tractor. Yeah, there we go. And that all squeezes into there. I've got a green little, oops, a little green piece to go up in there. There we go. And then 4 of those. I reckon this is a ladder. What do we think? There we go. Look at that. That's pretty cool, eh? Little ladder. 1, 2. Now I need to watch out because there's a couple of trees coming up around the corner here in the field, which we might have to grapple with. 3 and 4. And then we've got that one to cap it off on one side. That one to cap it off on the other side. There we go. Looks pretty cool, eh? Now just looking at that, it looks like I've got a couple of stickers to put on. I'm going to leave those. I'll do the stickers again at some later date, but which way around am I meant to be? I'm meant to be on the same side as what we've just put that on. That's there, and then this goes and slots in over top of there. Pretty much like that. Right, let's just wait and watch this tractor and see what it's going to do. Struggling. Brute strength its way around that corner too. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It'd be interesting to know how Giant's AI is going to work out a complicated field like this. That's sort of some of the questions I have around how that AI workers are going to work. Like at the moment, if they came up to that tree, they'd kind of detect that tree as the edge of the field and then turn around and go back, but wouldn't do the piece on the other side, so. Just have to wait. You know, the Scottish farmer who just bought 2 Lexian 890s classes the harvest, 100% class, it'd have to be the harvest leader in Europe, wouldn't they? I think they're the biggest harvest combine manufacturer in the world. That'd definitely be the most common combine we see in our neck of the woods. That's not going to get past that one, I can tell you that. Lower those all down. There we go, crisis averted. You're going to see if you can watch the stream and plant corn at the same time. I'm not great at multitasking, so we'll see how this works out. Best of luck to you, Garrick. You're going to really challenge yourself with multitasking. Try and build Lego while you're doing it. It's the, it's peak multitasking. Build Lego, drive a tractor, read chat, and talk to people. Right. Okay, there we go. That's that done. Let's see if we can go around, get back on our course play course. Be able to figure it out because it should head back along this headland, I think. Nearest waypoint. Let's just bring that up. Going the right one? Yeah, it has. Right, there we go. Let's leave that running. We'll keep an eye on it a bit more. He went with the flex draper headers because the auger headers were choking up too often. Yeah. Here we go. What do you think about large scale beans? How you doing, Grito? Good to see you. As in like doing large scale beans, as in a big bean farm? I think it'd be pretty exciting. I'd love, so we don't get them too much more around here. We used to get lots of pea harvesters, and they'd come in and they'd have like 6 harvesters and 5-6 trucks all at the same time running through the field. And you'd see them at night and they'd just be like this massive lights in the field. Like, it's such a cool memory. It'd be great to be able to try and recreate that. Assuming that's what you mean, of course. 1, 2. Hey, hi, how you doing? What's tonight's whiskey? Tonight's whiskey is one of my favourites, Aberlour, 12-year-old single malt sherry cask finished. It's a really nice, easy drinking whiskey. It would be my favourite at the moment, hands down. And DK, your message didn't like what? Yeah, YouTube didn't like your message. Right. Said you were calling me names. One on one of those. Right, where do these all go? That sits underneath there. Goes. Oh. Look at the rest of your instructions, Argsy. That and that on there. See, like, this is one of those things. Like, look at how much flex there is. I know something will go on top, which will stiffen it up, but it's kind of like, why didn't you put a, oh no, do something different across there. Anyhow. Come on, tractor. You can do it. You can do it. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Keen to see what the bean harvester look like. And big and small. Yeah. I reckon we'll see something like that in fact sheets coming out very soon. Would be my guess. Because that'll be a great way for them to introduce that. Okay, it'd be cool to have almost an Oxbow based fact sheet, right? Where we get all the Oxbow equipment that we're getting. Or one specifically for beans. Like, I'm still intrigued. I'd love to know if there's going to be other ways to harvest or plant rice or harvest rice? Are we just, is it literally going to be, here's your one rice harvester for the rice paddies? Or is there going to be other options? Kind of keen to find that out too. There we go. It's working out alright. So far so good. Said with a confident smile on his face. Fake it till you make it, right? Green. Green. This colour's really cool actually, I quite like it. It's almost Farm Sim 25 lime green, isn't it? AOC 213 or whatever the code is. Something we'll get on top and stiffen it up, sure. Hey, it has, look, it's not floppy anymore, touch modelling. Goodness. Goodness gracious. So looks like it's, what's this going to be, the top of the fender? Top of the roof fender? No, this is, oh yeah, roof fender in here. 1, 2 and 3. Which way around is it? That way around. Oops. There we go, look at that. Look at that. So we've got, so we've put the steer, there's the ladder, that's our diesel fill points, and we've just done that sort of rear fender up through there. So I'm guessing we're going to be heading off on the other side now, which is exactly what it looks like, if you can see right there. Next lot of instructions. Alright, how are we going? We got 23% seed, 42% fertilizer, so we're good on fertilizer. We're just going to have to keep an eye on this planter as it gets over towards those other sides of the field. Definitely once we've got those headlands open up though, it's racing through it, right? Always the case. How often do you get through the headlands and you go, gosh, I've got so much crop off this field, it's going to be massive yield, and then you only sort of get the same amount again off the rest of the field. You kind of realise that actually there was a third of the field was in the headland, or half the field was in the headland. We are going to have a bit of work to do tidying this field up though. Right, remember, just like that. Like that. That bit there. G'day Hodge, how you doing? Good morning from Canada. Welcome, nice to have you here. Hey Robert, good to see you mate. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yum. We're doing the splits. It's the funniest thing ever. Where are you going? I don't know. What do you think? We might have to intervene here. I think what they were trying to do, now I'm trying to use my keyboard, which is off to the side, rather than picking the controller up. These tight 95, 110 degree turns I'm struggling with. Here we go. Crisis averted. 2, 1 and 3. All the next pieces. There we go. One's that way, that one's that way, and that's a 1. They'll slot in there nice and tightly, perfectly. You sure am having a good Wednesday. Nice one. I always look forward to Wednesdays. I love the live streaming, doing this. Always look forward to trying to get some Lego built, and just chatting to you guys. Particularly, you know, because we've got FS25 information, and you know, there's always something new to talk about. Obviously, the main thing this week was the water buffalo and grazing, which is out of this world amazing. Depending how it's all implemented, of course. And then on top of that, confirmation of the third person, which is why we're running around like we are, which you won't have seen yet, but I do have the third person mod in here, so been running around in third person having a bit of a laugh. And other than that, we've got, what else have we got? What have I not put in the right place here? That piece. Where are you going now, dude? There we go, that goes in there. What was I just saying? Oh, what are you? Okay. Has it really detected those as little pieces? This is not going to end well either. I can already sense what was going to happen here. Anyhow, while the tractor's up in here, let's just try and see if we can get these little bits seeded. Nope, didn't want to lie down. Hang on. There's now. Alright, just going to figure out where course blade got to. Alright, so it's going to start off on this bit. I think if they've done a good job with, you know, making changes to animals, it's going to make livestock and that a lot more enjoyable. At the moment, it's kind of like, you feel like you can just do it without too much effort. Like, to be fair, FS22 and our cows on Ahali don't actually take much effort to keep them going. So, yeah, we'll just have to keep a watching brief on that, I think. Right, did I finish everything? I have. So once again, this should slot straight over top of there. And push on. So that's now, we've done, just put that in there, so that's that side. Hey, Farmer Sim, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I was thinking actually, the other day actually, I hadn't seen you in a stream for a wee while. Hope you're all good. Now, and just on there, like on Wednesday nights are fun because you never know who's going to be here. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And that goes on top of that one there, and then it goes on top of that one there. Oh, hey, no need to apologise at all. Yeah, it's just an observation, nothing more. Right, we're gonna have to intervene once more. Whoops, they'd already stopped themselves. They'd already figured out they were stuck. I open that back out far enough? So I did. This could be one of the ones we run into trouble with the tree down the end. So we'll just keep a watching brief on this one too. Oops, wrong piece, that was close. You never played 19 and I heard that you had to clean the pens or something and they bring back cleaning. How was that in 19? So basically, I'll give you an example. Not quite the correct example, but we'll just stop there for a sec. We'll run over here. Just because I want it to be in third person for a bit. So in this pen, which is my pigs, you would have ended up with like manure just sitting in the middle. So see how we've got this straw fill plane in here? So that's just the straw. The reason it's on an angle is because I've put these in on unlevel terrain. And the plane goes a little bit underground. But previously you might have got, as they dirtied the pen, you might have got little piles of manure stacking up and around, and you'd have to come in here with a skid steer or a bucket or something like that and pick that up and then basically muck out animal enclosures. So that was basically all it was. You just had to go in every now and then pick up some loose manure. So it was pretty easy to stay on top of. Yeah, just another little added bonus. I think Yoss made a mod for 22 which kind of reinstated that to some extent. But yeah, it sounds like they're bringing it back for 25. Alright. Is peas? Yes, peas is confirmed, as are green beans, Robert. I'm just going to drive this myself because that... What did I just do? I hired a worker. Yeah, peas are confirmed, green beans are confirmed as the extra crops. Yes, that's good to see. This is some gamer back doing some things too. I miss him. I should have been pretty busy with other, like you say, life. Getting in the way. Pesky, isn't it? The multi live stream multitasking skills. Yeah, this one's a little bit harder too because the fields aren't anywhere near as big. And now I need to figure out where was my tractor going next. Where's my course? Is it coming back this way? No, it was going to carry on doing the skip rows. Hyper, thank you very much for the membership, mate. Very, very much appreciated. Kind of how they have it up on Loma with the cows and manure. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're quite right there, Woody. Just trying to remember back to FSG's map tours on that in preview because I haven't played Loma. Anyhow, right, where do we get to? We put those two pieces on top, which was that. So now we need 4 of these. Tahirua, Toru, and Fa. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 in Tereo. It's multi-language week in New Zealand, so Mrs. Argsy be most proud of me counting Tereo on stream. Brownie points. She'll probably tell me I did it wrong, but it's the thought that counts, right? I should say it's no point doing it if you're not going to do it right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is good to see. Good to see. Seed must be nearly empty. Yes, we are down to 9%. You guys probably struggle to read that with the reduced screen, don't you? Maybe you could do it that way. Almost hides it too. But yeah, we're getting there, getting close to empty. Now, this is one we're going to have to watch because I reckon this is going to try and drive straight through the middle of those fields, those trees, unfortunately. So we might have to take proper control here in a second. Let's just see what happens. Where do I need to be ready to press? Yep. That ain't stopping, right? Oh, let's just pause here for a second. Alright, 7%. Let's just finish this off ourselves. Go down. Come on, drop down. There we go. Happy days. Hey FSG, how you doing, mate? Hope you're good too, my friend. Welcome. What's happening in the world of marketing? Anything exciting? AI hasn't taken over the world just yet. Enjoying my dulcet tones while I proofread adverts. Gosh, I haven't had them referred to as the dulcet tones of Argsy for a while. But we are out of seat on one of the seaters. Did that just happen? Don't know, but let's go and rectify the situation. Oh, that wasn't what I was meant to press. What did that not? Why? Have I bumped that? I had. That was why I was getting something funny happening before. I'd bumped the bottom of my controller, which changes the user profile. See if we can get these filled up. Never touch seaters. Alright, how many of them can I get in the trigger? None so far. No. Oh my goodness, completely butchered it. Is one of them done? What was that? That was the front one. This is the frustrating part. This is the only frustrating part. What was I going to do with these? I was going to use the bucket, wasn't I? But now I've got the tractor. Oh, there we go. Close that one. Close that one. Probably actually be good for fertilizer, but we might as well fill it up while we're here. Once again, as I have to, drive out of the trigger. Pop in and out. There we go, that's full. It's also something AI should be able to do. Yeah, it should, shouldn't it? What Grammarly's for. Right, that's those two done. Trying really hard not to be super sarcastic in the partners. Stop it. You get in trouble. Old Goldilocks over there. Right. But it's so easy. They make it so easy. Yay! Oh. Out of the trigger. Back into the trigger. Right, there we go. Happy days. While we're going past, I might as well tidy up this little section. Right, what are we up to? So we're going now, just about finished here with what we need to do. So we might be, well, we might have to figure out what we're going to do next. Might be a case of skipping a little bit of time and starting some harvest. I don't know how far we're going to have to skip forward. Need to keep on top of animal food, though, when we do that. Got caught out with the sheep a couple of times. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Amon. Thank you very much for the reminder. Yeah, everyone. If you haven't already, please make sure you do drop a thumbs up. Always very much appreciated. Piglet walked to the gate when I was filling up the cedar. Must be hungry. Thought I was going to let them out. Right, go. That corner's sorted out. That corner's sorted right down in there. I'll just have to check that corner's a little bit up there to go and sort, and then over in the big chunk over there. Not too much more to go. Good thing I set the course up with the cedars a little bit narrower than they actually are. A little bit of scope to not be straight. Interesting set of AB lines there. G'day Ryan. Yeah, Courseplay set this up for me and I'm just finishing it off because Courseplay decided it wanted to drive straight through those trees in front of us, even though it detected it as an island and wanted to go around it. Strange little situation. Delightful, I know, right? Can't get good help these days. Now, speaking of help, if you wanted to jump on one of the multiplayer servers, of course. Always lots to do on there. I'll be working on my internet connection to make sure I can try and get on there on the weekend. Right, can I tidy all of this up in one go? Let's see, I think if I make sure I'm on the right one, yep. See if we can manipulate this as we go around. Bring back vertical streams. I'd love to, mate. I've already had to decide. I thought I'd test out my land-based internet rather than Starlink again tonight and stream for 10 minutes and ended up defaulting back to using Starlink because it was just throwing its toys again. So there'll be more communication going back to that ISP after the stream or tomorrow, because something certainly changed on their end since it got sold, which has affected my connection. So I think I've got a new tactic I'm going to take to them this time. Sternly worded email in order. I know, right? Don't they know that there's people all around the world wanting to watch me play a computer game and I can't do it properly? Love to have you there. I would love to be there, DK. Have a dilemma where I feel like starting a new save but can't be bothered knowing 25 is in there, but then 25 will drop right at the start of harvest, probably won't touch it until January. Well, I mean, you've got 10 weeks. I say just, well, it depends where you're at with your other games. I just say just do it. Just do it. Yeah, otherwise jump on the multiplayer. There you go. Got your Thrustmaster stick during the week. Aim on. Need to brush up on your front loader skills. Nice one. Hope you ordered it through the Thrustmaster store and used FSG's partner links. I can't pimp out mine. I'll be pimping out his. Which of course does give me the chance to remind you all, if you're pre-ordering Farming Simulator 25, always consider using my partner links, Argsy Gaming, or one word, at the Giants checkout. I have a goal of achieving silver partner status, and I've done a quick little maths, and I need to sell, or I need to have about 100 copies purchased. And I figured out, well, I've got 18,000 subscribers, often have 40 or 50 people in a live stream, 1,600 people on the Discord server, so it's not a huge percentage of you would need to buy through Giants. Now I know people have their favourite places to buy, whether it's Steam or what it is, so I understand and appreciate that, but I would be blown away and forever grateful if I was able to become a silver partner. Not for any particular reason, just it'd just be nice to be able to hit that. So if you feel like supporting me, that'd be great. If you don't feel like supporting me, make sure you do support someone else if you're buying through the Giant store. And that is all I'm going to say about that tonight. But I will be bringing up again another time. Australasia's biggest farm sim YouTuber. I know, right? Actually, I've got to remember to do that. Right, let's just have a little bit of a look here at what our plan is. Alright. Stand this way so you're in the sun. Gosh, I'm a good looking man. I mean, that guy needs internet, right? Look at him. He's an icon. An absolute icon. I'm never going to grow a moustache like that in real life, so I'm going to have to do something to get a fake one. I could actually, though. I can almost do the sunglasses. Look, they're similar, aren't they? Kind of reflective. Same colour reflection. Right. So let's have a look here. This is the plan. Well, I think this is the plan. Let's look at our crops. So we've got, when it loads, we've got wheat, we now got 2 fields of chickpeas, and we have soybean. We look at their growth state when the map reloads. There we go. So we've got our wheat fields, the next one I think that's going to be ready, although I reckon the chickpeas here might just about overtake. And then the soybeans, because we sprint our sexy little legs over here. Beautiful. This has got 2 of 4, so this will be ready in September, October, November. If we come back this way. This is 5 of 7. Oh, so they'll both be ready in the same month. 6, 7, and 6. Yeah, they'll both be ready in the same month, because I've only got 2 more growth stages. This has got 3, so that'll be December. And this must be 1 of 4. And this one's going to get weeds in it, so we're going to have to spray it, so yeah. Or weed it. Mark Hathorn's way to be there sitting. You're still wasting your time spraying, Argsy? Yes, Mark, I am. So, I think, yeah, if we skip forward to August, September, October, November. Now, I skip forward. I'm kind of going to keep an eye on the animals, because we should be okay. Pigs should be right. They've got lots of food. 47,000. Straw, not too worried about. What will happen is they'll run out of water. They should be fine on food because they're using grass. Chickens, we'll just have to keep an eye on those. So what I might do, what's the time? It's 5 PM on the day 1. Let's we skip forward. Where's the hat? Well, watch this, Robert. Actually, I should be able to. Boom. There you go. Face the right way. See that? Got it on. I can actually, I didn't even think about that until you just mentioned the hat. I can match. Probably got an orange t-shirt I can go and wear. In fact, I had to. I've got an orange Argsy gaming one. I could just about wear that outfit. Get rid of the mo. It'd be all good. Got Henty next week, then we start cutting the 550 hectares of beach into September, mid-October and all that. We don't get ready for harvest. January will be here before you know it. Certainly will be. Oh, yeah. If all the 18,000 purchased it through me, I think I'd be well and I'd probably just about be a get one of the black awards if 18,000 people bought it, Robert. I'll just settle for 100. Catch you later, Farmer Sim, mate. Nice to see you. Pleasure having you here. Thanks, Amon. Appreciate it, mate. Right. So let's. Right. What was I going to do? I'm getting distracted now. So they're at 953. They're at 47,000, and I want to keep an eye on their water. I'm going to go fill their water up. That's what we'll do. If I fill their water up, and then I'm going to skip forward 24 hours to Wednesday, August 2nd, and we'll see how much water gets used up. So 1700 August 2nd. Let's see what happens here. There we go. So let's go back to the animals. So they're going to need 1,000 liters of water a day, pretty much. They've hardly eaten any food, and the chickens have eaten about 400 liters. So they'll go 2 days on that food. Got our first eggs, yay! And their food's fine because they're using the grazing mod. Right, so fill this up. We've got another 24 hours. All going to plan. Yep, they're another 1,000 down. They're hardly eating anything, and they should just about be out. Makes sense. Oh, look at that. Achievement. Fluffiness. Building up my wool and pair. I can't believe I haven't got that one already. Who would have thought? Meant the cowboy hat on my camera was easier to change that way. I probably do actually have a cowboy hat I could wear that's similar to that one though, Robert. I'll bear that in mind for next time. Hey Cher, how you doing? Good evening, welcome along. So, that's them done. So we're gonna take our little sprite little white legs all the way down here. Come into here. So we need to grab the bucket and go and grab some grain for the chickens. Right. Oh, now FSG, you know, we were talking the other day about my audio. I had a brainwave, you know, talking about gain. I kind of recently, when I got my new keyboard, had installed the Logitech G software, and I think that might have, because that the Blue Yeti mic I use is now a Logitech one, which I hadn't thought about, and it might have been the reason why. So I've boosted the gain a little bit in that. I did notice the last video I recorded on the other night was much better. And I was editing it earlier, so could be a reason why. I'm not sure if it's the reason, but I sound way better tonight. Well, there we go. Maybe that was it. I have turned the gain up on both of them, but alright. So while we're doing this, we'll top this up so we're ready with another 1,000 liters. We should. Oops. Put a hole in the side of my. Oh goodness. Crash counter times 2. Right. If I leave that tipping like that, will it start tipping when I skip time forward? Let's see what happens. Doesn't look like it will because it thinks it can't. Oh no, it is. There we go. So take that to there. I got weeds to deal with. What do we deal with those? Did I forget something somewhere? Stuff full. Alright. Oh look, we're getting close to having some babies. Some babies! It's good. Right. Drop that there. What did I say I had to get to? November. Goodness. Ooh, don't go too far, Argsy. Yeah, they're still full of food because I've hardly used any. I've used like 1,000 litres of food so far. They haven't created any slurry. Should they be creating slurry? I would have thought they would have by now. Oh, wall's full. Oh, eggs. How many eggs have we just made? 1,500. Right. We're just gonna do. Use a little bit of strength. No. Why can I not do that? Because I've got lumberjack. Oh, look at that. Lumberjack switches you back into third person and first person. Interesting. Oops. We're going to have to figure out a way to tidy these up. We're actually going to have to figure out a way to sell them at some stage. Because that is a fair bit of wool. Right, everything's happy now, isn't it? This is full. Right. Keep going. Try and do it in daylight this time around too. He says by skipping through. Just bought the FS22 year 1 bundle using code Argsy. Says one more. Oh, thank you, Garrick. That is very much appreciated. Thank you, mate. You're a legend. Chickens. Oh, I think I can go. I reckon I can squeeze into November. I should actually check my crops, shouldn't I? Make sure they're not ready. That would be embarrassing. I just have to go forward anyhow. Bah humbug. Misjudged that one. Anyhow, we're stuck now. Oh, look at my money too. We need some income. That's not good. Jeez, that loan's sucking it down. So that's the interesting thing. So see, it told me it was ready, but looking over in the distance, it doesn't look very ready, does it? Leaps tall buildings in a single bound. This is saying it's forage ready. And this is what it did with the first crop I planted. So I reckon this wasn't ready. And it will turn now. Let's wait and see. You're in the land of Doctor Who. There we go. Look at that. In the land of Doctor Who. Nice. Which Doctor Who? And chickpeas are good to go too. Alright. Weeds. We can only herbicide the weeds now, Mark, so. Alright, Happy days. Let's go combining. Turn that off. And we're going to start on, I think we'll start on the chickpeas because we don't actually have anywhere we can store the wheat. Right. Well, that was a bit of a massive effort, but I think we've got to where we need to be. Is there an achievement for being able to round up the sheep like that? It should be though, right? I said that. Not yet. No, that's this week's problem. No, I'm gonna, I'm over in, because the John Deere dealer's over in a different town. Oh, you know where the John Deere, no you don't, you're not from here. The John Deere dealer's a bit of a drive away from where I am, at a 20-minute drive, but I'm going over there for work later in the week, so I will go and check it out then. Now here lies my problem. I won't be able to employ a worker, will I? No. Not enough money. Do we have any? I mean, I've got plenty of money to make, got things to sell. Eggs are a good price, not worth selling. Wool, you're getting a decent amount of wool. It's getting up there, which is good. What I might do, I'm gonna, because I want to build more of the tractor. You know where it is there, not here. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm gonna spend a bit of time on Friday after I've been over to meet a client to go and have a look at the John Deere mowers, and there's a couple of other places that I'm going to look at as well. Unfortunately, it's been incredibly wet here the last week and a half, and I wouldn't have been able to mow the lawns anyhow, so nothing missed out. Picture you and you more on Discord. I'll take a look at it afterwards. So what I'm planning, if I take a headland off each section, then I can just set up GPS and start cutting the field open, just on this half of the field. I tell you what have we got chickpeas at the moment? 80,000 litres of chickpeas. It's not counting what's in here, is it? No. Alright. I want to keep a reference of that. So we had 80,000 litres, because I think this field's bigger than the other one. Oh no, that one's bigger than this one, isn't it? Yeah. That's right. Try to get it dark. Does not compute. And what is it? Exterminate. Exterminate. I was excited. I don't know if he's. I know we occasionally have some of our friends from South Africa in here. I was excited to hear that. Why can that not change? That one there. That work? Yes, it did. Perfect. Super excited to hear today that they're planning on bringing back full-on tours of South Africa for rugby. So the All Blacks are going to go and like play 3 tests and 5 matches, like an 8-match tour over across like a month. And I was like, that is so epic. I used to love watching tour matches and all of those kind of things. It's such a cool thing that they're doing, bring it back. It would almost be it's one of those things like, you know, once in a lifetime kind of opportunity is you'd go on a tour and go and spend like 4 weeks and 3 weeks, 4 weeks in South Africa and actually, you know, do some sightseeing in between matches. So I think that's starting in 2026. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. A TARDIS VF, nice. He's more of a sci-fi geek than I am, at least for that sort of stuff. Right, let's have a look. See, so that should pop on there quite nicely now. There we go. Starting to take shape, right? Got these back panels in here. Oh, sorry, front panels. That's the hood. We've got the tanks on either side. We've got the stairs on that side. Got the fender on that side. Really starting to become a bit more of a combine now. Very cool. Right, just quickly shoot a headland off on this side. Should be able to do that and this at the same time. Just the odd glance up to make sure we're heading in the right direction still. Oh, there's meant to be a 3, not a 4. Tours are what keep all those right. Oh, like I remember the 96 tour, which was the true, like it was post World Cup when we'd lost, and you know, the 96 World Tour. I remember getting up and watching that as a 16-year-old, and it was just such a cool like buzz around it all. And the midweek games, kind of like when the Lions tour in New Zealand, like, you know, the last 2 Lions tour, it was 2005, and then again in 2017. Like just some cool sports experiences, right? I just think, yeah. So when the Springboks first toured New Zealand in 1994, which was the first tour they did post-apartheid, or first tour to New Zealand at least, they, back in like I can't remember whether it was like the 70s or 80s, maybe it could have even been the 81 Springbok tour. So my high school, a group of boys basically got associated to a Springboks player, and they did these scrapbooks for them. They cut out all the newspaper articles and kept these scrapbooks of their tour, and then they had the opportunity to present them to the players. So in 1994 tour, Springbok tour to New Zealand, our school did the same thing again, and so I had Johan LaRue, who was the fly half or first 5 for the Springboks, me and another guy from school, my mates from high school. He was our player. So we had these scrapbooks, we'd cut newspaper articles out about all the tour and everything like that, and then when they were in Palmerston North, we had the chance to go and spend a couple of hours with the team and meet them, and you know, just talk to the player and just hear from them in general. And I've still got a pair of Springbok shorts and socks from that tour that he gave us. It's like, what a cool experience. Whereas now it's like touring teams are here and they like come and play the game. It's also professional. It's just one of those experiences you like, you know, as a young fella, it sort of sticks with you, right? You know, you got to meet these you know, people. You might not idolise them because they're Springboks, but you know, you look up to this like it's something you wanted to do. Become like, in professional rugby was only in its infancy at that stage, so would never have even crossed my mind as something to do. Whereas now, like, you know, you look at what my boys look at with, you know, professional football, and like my youngest son did a speech last week, and he had to convince his class. It was a 1.5 minute or 2.5 minute long speech. He was convincing his classmates why football was the best sport, and he opened up. Well, did he open up by it? No, but he talked about the potential you can earn money. He's like, you know, 5 out of 5 out of 10 of the highest paid sports people are in football, but you know, you talk about Ronaldo, who earns, what did he say, 422 million New Zealand dollars a year, so more than $1 million a day. Or in the time he did his speech, it was, what was it, $1,500. In the time it took for him to do a speech, Ronaldo earned $1,500. It's like, it's just bonkers. Absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah, $1 million a year. Ryan, I've you know, even I've had this chat with FSG before because of the whole FarmCon and all of that kind of thing. Is I've met many people in my profession and industry in the last wee while who have actually been diagnosed with cancer, or you know, never actually retired. They've lost it, you know, they've passed away before they were able to retire. So I'm kind of, if you get an opportunity to do something, do it, because you don't know how long you're on this earth for. It's no point having money in the bank if you don't get to enjoy it. Working all your life, you don't get to enjoy it. So it might be a bit of a morbid sort of conversation and topic on that, but that's kind of how I'm looking at things now. Hence being 40 something and having a YouTube channel. Go the All Blacks, thank you. Yes, share. Yes, that's why you're my favourite. Right, how are we doing here? This is good, right? Harvesting chickpeas, building Lego, or building a tractor. It's not Lego. We faux pas there. Good fun. Ireland versus New Zealand, Argentina. Oh, that's going to be good. Yeah. See, I'd love to. My brother got to go to. He was in Ireland when the All Blacks. Remember, Aaron Cruden was allowed a second shot at the conversion, which won us the game. Would have been a draw, or would we have lost? We scored right at the in the last minute, and he missed his first conversion, but the ref decided that they charged too early. So he was fortunate enough to be at that game. And I think it might have been one of the first tests at Aviva Stadium. Like, how epic! That's what blew me away. Like, you getting the chance and that to go to Old Trafford with FSG when we were over there and having a look around and just seeing the history in these places. And obviously Aviva's a new stadium, but still, you know, the atmosphere in there just must be electric. It's been funny actually watching the start of the Premier League season and kind of going, I stood there like a month and a half ago, I was standing right where those guys are. Kind of cool. But yeah, I know only less than 1% of total footballers in the world earn money. Exactly. But it's just like, it's just bonkers. Like what I was sort of getting at with that is, because there's so much money in sport now, those kind of, you know, grassroots football and the interaction that the stars have with grassroots sport is being lost. So, anyhow. Always been an advocate of enjoying the money you earn. Yeah. Got to sort it out. Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, I'm not frivolous with it, but definitely enjoy it. Hey Miguel, how you doing, mate? Great to see you. Hope all is good. Right, that was good, eh? Good timing. Good choice. Tabbed right to the truck. For some reason I managed to park this trailer right in front of this column. But as we've talked about on numerous occasions, there's no collision on it, so we'll be right. I'm doing good, mate. How about yourself? How's things in Uruguay? Or Uruguay, did I pronounce it correctly, right? Exactly, share life is for living. 100%. Right. For anyone who's only just joining, thanks for tuning in. We are representing the third person tonight, just because obviously we had confirmed today that third person is going to be part of base game for Farming Simulator 25. So I thought, why not get out? We'll do some third person farming. Just to see, like, I've never really done it. I've used it on a couple of times, but like when I was doing the Traveler's Tale and that sort of thing, I've never really actually played with it. It's a little bit different, but you hop out, oh, it does go back. But, yeah, it's a bit of fun, right? Pronounced it correctly. Good, good, good. You're doing some things with Dave. Nice. Nice one. Well, say hello to Dave. If you're talking to him. Tell him Argsy said hi. It's good. Great guys, Dave. Right. Hey, Tim Mike. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, Xerion's taking shape, right? Look at that. So tonight we've managed to, in amongst crashing tractors and combines and feeding animals, managed to get those two panels on either side. So that's the front, that's the sort of engine cowls. We've done the ladder for the entrance. We've got the handle rails, diesel fill point, def fill point, other tank on this side, and then we've done the rear fenders as well. So yeah, it's starting to take shape. It's very cool. So I'm intrigued as to what more we've got to do. Right. One, two. Go. Hey, good morning, Rusty. How you doing, mate? Great to see you. Hope you're all good. How's Nebraska? You guys, you'll start be getting busy soon, eh? Harvest just around the corner. I don't think it's started for your part of the world yet, has it? Or maybe some cereal crops. Which one does that go into? That one there. So type exclamation mark build, Miguel. Exclamation mark build, B-U-I-L-D, and it'll give you the link for where you can buy it. So I've built a few of their sets now, but this is, I can actually show you what the set will look like when it's finished, when I find out. That's what it is when it's done. So we're, yeah, we've done sort of this panel in here and this bit and that, so we've kind of got the cab and hood to go on the tractor, plus the front weights and etc. And then it's got a ripper and or disc harrow or something on the back still to go. So I'm assuming that's going to be kind of what's in the last bag. Or last lot of bags. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, it's not a bad build. So I've also got they also do, so I've built a tractor through there, which is actually a case 1455, so we've done that, and I've also got a Claas telehandler to do from them, from the same place. And so far I'm genuinely pretty impressed with the quality, and not too bad. Right, now this is one of the pieces, so this is where I'm confused. No, I'm not. Am I? Alright, let's turn around because I need to kind of study the... You look at that and how it gets from that and that to that, because I can't quite figure it out at the moment. It's hurting my brain. I feel like it must have a space. Oops, we've got the wrong colour there too. It must leave a space in between. Is that what it's showing with that gap, isn't it? Like that, and that. And that. That makes sense. It was hurting my head there for a second. Gotta go to the TARDIS awaits. Enjoy, share, pleasure having you tuning in. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Alright. Yep. Okay, that makes sense now. Crisis averted. Don't panic, Argsy. Closed. And then 8 of these suckers. I'll get them out while I'm here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm running out of space. 7, 8. Oi! It's no worries, Mike. Yeah, they do some pretty cool sets. Real quick too. Shipped to New Zealand from, they come out of a warehouse in Hong Kong. But they, like it gets here in about a week when I ordered them. Yo, hey Bretzel. How was Gran Turismo time, mate? What set am I building? Exclamation mark, just scroll up and chat. Yeah, it's a non-Lego set. You won't sell this in your store. You'd get in trouble from Lego by having this one. Pretty cool though. It's a tractor, so I couldn't say no to it. One of them. Where are those bits? Is that one there, the mirror? Is that one? Yeah, it is. Good. That's not the right piece either. Do I need 4 of those too? Alright, I need 2. How full are we? Only 50%. It's taken a wee while. Class telehandler. Yeah, that's the other one I've got. Yeah, there is. There is, Ryan. If you put it on to stop, I've used this before, but I've had mixed success with it. I used it a lot in 19, but I've had mixed success with it in 22. But it should, that there should do it. Let's wait and see. First, third, and third. Nice one. Hey, Ham and Eggs, how you doing? The telehandler does look nice. So yeah, that's what we're going to build after this one. It looks a bit like a Vader stat, doesn't it, Mike? That would be my guess. I was trying to figure out what it was. The red and the yellow and the grey, but it's not. That's not a branded piece of anything. It's just is what it is. All right. That's the. Like I got some stickers to apply again. Did we get 2 of those? I didn't, because I got the wrong piece before, didn't I? In my haste. You see, that didn't stop. It should have. I'm 100% should have. Right, let's open up another chunk. Down here, 7, 8. Go down 10. Okay. Ah, one side doesn't actually have that on it. So if I go the right way around, that one goes there. This side has those bits. It's all on there. Would have been good to be able to get the worker in doing some spraying, but we've got no money, can't employ a worker. What I need to do is probably sell some of the silage, maybe do that off stream. Just clear the last of that, because that's just sitting in the shed. Could earn us money, and it's not. So maybe we should make the most of that and try and earn some off it. It's a bit dark down there because I have this sitting there and it kind of, this is overexposing the camera, unfortunately. Good to see Brett. Take care, mate. Thanks for stopping in. It didn't even beep that time. We're up to 42 likes tonight. That's good. Great to get to 50. If you haven't already dropped a thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. We are getting towards 11 o'clock. I've only just looked at the time and realised what it was, so I might just spend a few more minutes tidying up where we're up to with the Lego, with the build, and then wrap things up and carry on again next week. So it was working for you? Yeah, I've tried it a couple of times. Whether it's something I'm doing wrong, I'm not sure. I thought I knew what I was doing, but who knows, maybe I don't. Gotta fake it till you make it. We're getting pretty close to full going back the other way now that I look at it. What were we, 74 when we started? We should be right. That's only 10%. 10%, so yeah, we should be good. Oh, this is the seat. Nice, the cab. Yeah, New Zealand thinks. Yeah, 11 o'clock New Zealand time. 9 o'clock for you. One of those, and one of those. Multiple of those. We're gonna be right. What are we? 90% full. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Showing. Easy days. One of those. Actually getting very close to being right through everything on this box, on one of these packets, bags, whatever you want to call them. Too far away from being able to be finished. Right. Hey Hanson. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Where does that piece go? That sits up on top of there, and that one sits there. Yep. And that washes on this side like... yeah, like that. Is it? Oh yeah, it's on down the bottom too. There we go. It does have a nice positive attach, and that's always important when you can actually hear the pieces click into place. Alright, let's see if we can get this cab bit finished off. Yep, now I've got that all in the right spot. Also got a sticker that needs to go on there at some stage. Cool. How am I meant to build that up? Oh, it does show me. That was confusing. It wasn't very clear exactly what I was putting together then, because it's all ran the wrong way. And then it tells you to... wow. Got there. It wasn't the easiest to figure out. Right. Tyrannies. I always leave the stickers to the end, Scott. I have a particular way I do it. I haven't got the tweezers here, but I use a so I've got a really pointy scalpel. So I use that to kind of take the stickers off the sheet, and then use that and tweezers to put them into position. And if I need to do some surgery at the same time, then I'm well prepared to be able to operate. That's a win-win. Is there a save game download from me, Mike? The Danes are increasing in number. Certainly are. Dastardly Danes infiltrating. I don't have one, but if you're interested in it, I could certainly throw it up on Discord at some stage. Be happy to share it. This is the one sticker that you probably do want to put on, though. It's a little one that goes on the screen in here. A little sticker that goes in on that piece there. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with how it's worked out so far, Mike. VIP. Alright, there we go. Goodness, what's a little bit going on now? I kind of wanted to get the cab finished, but I'm going. It's going to get late. It's just carrying on and on and on. And then I get distracted and start building without showing you what I'm doing. That's a pretty cool little way to do this. So you've got that up in the back, and then you clip this on the side. There's a little like stalk, and then that goes on top. That's your steering wheel. Get the steering wheel sitting on there, you got this stick on the side. That's pretty cool. Sits nicely on there, it's good. 5 hours after we're still here. No, I need to go to bed. Been staying up too late. I'll probably do it again tonight. No, I need... Right. Oh, goodness. Kind of, you get to the end of this, you can see the end in sight because of how many pieces there are left in the in my containers. Great to get the cab put on. That's all I can think. This is going to be the back of the seat. It's real good. I'm really impressed with it, considering, yeah, it's not Lego. But yeah, it works pretty well. Oh look, see, there's another another sticker I should be putting on the sticking on the back of the seat. So basically what happened, Mike, is Lego's patent expired a few years ago, which allowed all the Chinese manufacturers who'd been doing knockoff Lego to actually do it properly. They could legally scan, you know, basically 3D scan and completely copy Lego. So I'm not normally one to... I'm not a complete snob, but I'd normally try and just stick to supporting Lego, but these sets are too good not to. Fire extinguisher. I mean, to fear the Danes have made enough money off Lego already, haven't they, Benson? Come on, surely you have DK. You're back on break. Oh, well, I'm just trying to get some Lego done. Why? Before I call it quits. Nope, don't miss the... Now I'm trying to drive one-handed. We'll have to come back and tidy that bit up. What's up on there? Right, it's on top, yes. Yes it is. Ah, it's the door. I thought they might have gone across that way. But no. What goes on there? There we go, look at that. Ah, so that's the other armrest, and then there's kind of the door. The door frame. Haha, cool. One of the richest families in Denmark. You need the tax. Right. Let me polish this little bit off, and then we're going to call it quits. Been in a health and safety meeting since 6 AM. I suppose you spent the first 3 hours going through the health and safety for the health and safety meeting. Make sure you covered all your exits and what to do in an emergency. Hey, was it that detailed? Oh no! Oh look at! Oh, I thought we were in a good spot, but I've got to build all of this for the roof. Okay. I'm not doing that. As much as I'd love to. It's a bit too much. So we're gonna park the Lego right there. To remember where we're up to. That's another probably 15 or 20 minutes work on that, but in terms of what we've done, let's just do, here we go. It looks much better on this camera, by the way, because my other camera is just a cheap one, but yeah, it's really starting to take shape. Top down, and then the cab, could probably loose fit the cab, but the cab will sit on. Trying to hold it up without it dropping and breaking. The cab will sit on there somewhere like that. That's pretty cool. So we will definitely carry on with that next week, because we're getting close. It's getting closer. I don't know. It's meant to be 1 to 32. They claim it's 1 to 32 scale, Bosun, on the booklets. I mean, how accurately you can scale at 1 to 32 on Lego or building blocks like that, I'm not sure, but that is what they say. Here since 5 AM we were working with the cows. Actually a new calf was born today in the evening. Nice. This was teaching us the health and safety on carrying a wet vac up a flight of stairs. I wouldn't mind, but the site has a lift. Yeah, I don't know if it can rotate or not, Mike. I haven't got that far to figure it out. I don't think so. No, it won't be able to, because it fits on some secure points on top there. Thanks, Garrick. Well, there we are. That's well, what have we done? We've managed to lime and plant that field, and we've managed to harvest a good chunk of this one, so we're making progress. We've got another field to harvest next week, which will include baling some straw, so I think I need to get some money so we can actually make use of some workers, because I need to spray the weeds in there too. So we might look to offload some bales. Whether we do that at the start of next stream or whether I do it off stream, I'm not sure yet, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'll figure out what's going to be the best option. But that is, yeah, that's basically what we've got lined up for next week. And I'm going to have to figure out a way to deal with all that wool up there too. I did talk about maybe putting down an anywhere object storage for bale, for pallets, didn't I? Maybe we need to put that in the end of one of the sheds. Maybe in the workshop shed. The big one here on the one on the left. Maybe that'll be a good spot for that. Don't know. There we go. Right. Well, like I said at the start. Oops. Stand around the right direction. Spin around. There we go. That's us celebrating the announcement of third person in Farming Simulator 25. We thought we'd pull out the FS22 mod and have a bit of a play on that. Yeah, it's good fun. 44 likes. If you haven't already dropped a thumbs up on the stream, do please make sure you do. Thank you everyone for your ongoing memberships and the new members tonight as well. Very much appreciated. All of you who've joined and all of you who continue to support me through memberships. Huge thank you to Crofter as well for the big £10 super chat adding to the Lego fund. This is very much appreciated as well. And Garrick, thank you also for pre-ordering using Argsy Gaming in the Giant Store. Yeah, like I said, if I can get to silver, I would be just over the moon. It's just it's a little milestone goal I'd love to achieve. So if you haven't already pre-ordered Farming Simulator through the Giant Store and you are going to get it that way, please do consider using Argsy Gaming or your partner code. There's links everywhere. So yeah, and if you don't, use someone else's. We do all appreciate it. We've got a great little partner Discord where we sort of can chat with partners and Giants a little bit too. So if you've ever got a question, please let us know. FSG and I've talked about maybe getting Kermit onto From the Field sometime soon, if we can. So we might do a bit of a live stream with him, and if there's any questions, we'll certainly be reaching out to you guys and asking if there's anything you'd like to ask of him. So yeah, that's the plan. Anyhow, there'll be fact sheets on Friday, I'm no doubt of that. So I'm going to keep on doing my little summary videos of them. See how they go with that, and yeah, just keep soldiering on with things. So you guys all have a great rest of your week. Appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Catch ya. Bye. Hi James. Bye James. Take care, buddy.